Greetings YouTube, this is Danny Staten from the Daily Danny Blog, main channel. I always say Daily Danny Blog, but it's Daily Dan Blog, main channel. I'm at a place called Burkwood in the lower part of Pellsville, South Carolina, near the Anniston-Greenville line. Burkwood got its name because no matter how bright the sun is, or how dense it is out, it's always dark and shady here. All this you see used to be forested area, deeply forested area. And I'm here to tell you a story. That's right, YouTube, I'm here to tell you a story. In 1977, July 4th week, to the day, today, I was standing down there as a young child, taking pictures of birds and trees and flowers, because as a young child, that's what I did. I did a lot of nature photography. This was a heavy wooded area back in them days. And from down there, coming down this hill right here. Now remember, I was maybe 75 to 80 yards down that hill in a creek area, looking up this hill, which was a lot forest at the time. And up here, on the top of this hill, the Daily Dan observed what I gathered to be a 8 or 9 foot hairy man-like creature that scared my young ass to death. I'm standing in the spot, which I'm sure the creature could survey the area from, and I would have been right down there, 75 yards down a hill, watching a giant ape-like creature come through the woods, down the hill, towards me. It scared young Daily Dan, because young Daily Dan was a child. I was 12, turning 13 in November of 77. It was one of the most terrifying things I ever saw. This is the first time I've been here since that happened. But it always put that wonder about Sasquatch and Bigfoot in my heart and in my head. And I always looked whenever I was in the woods that just out of sight, somewhere like this, lurking in the tree line, was a hairy giant. This is a great place to come now that they are apparently building a house over there and have cut down all the woods. I never thought it'd be like this. I thought I was going to be standing in a deeply wooded area telling you a story. Instead, I'm standing in a clearing on a beautiful hill where they're building a house. And I'm sure that after all these years, there's no action around here much. I just thought you'd like to hear about Daily Dan's true life Bigfoot adventure. It was in this very spot where I am standing that I saw an 8 or 9 foot hairy creature when I was 12 years old. And I just saw something move right over there. My God, I saw something move. Way off on the tree line. Probably a boar or a warthog. A wild pig, maybe. The size would be about right. But you never know. Could the creature still have these old stomping grounds? Could this still be a Sasquatch habitat here? In the near future, I will come to these woods and walk through them. I will search them. I will do an investigation here, even though I really feel that is pointless. But it is my own sighting from so many years ago. And this place's brush has grown up a great deal here, right down in here, since that day. It used to be a lot clearer, like thin forest you could walk through, like the kind you see right over here. And you could pretty much see uphill. I've never been up on top of this hill before. This is strange to me to be up here. It's strange to me to be back in this spot after all this time. But I thought YouTube would enjoy this little tale of the Daily Dan's first encounter with anything. The only time I've ever actually laid my eyes on anything that was giant and hairy. I've heard noises in the woods and I've heard sounds. But I've not really got an actual, damn, that was a Bigfoot eyewitness sighting since I was 12. Even though a few weeks ago, if you look at the Daily Dan Blog preview channel, you will see a video I took in the rain where I think I see a small, hairy baby Sasquatch running through the woods near my house. But that's just me. You can check it out for yourself. Anyway, this is Danny Staten for the Daily Dan Blog main channel. Saying like, subscribe, and ring the bell for me as I go hunting Sasquatch. And I'm waiting for some more reports to come in. I'm pretty well caught up on the Sasquatch investigations right now. I even managed to debunk one that wasn't a Bigfoot. And I'll probably make a video about that sometime this week. Look forward to that one. Yeah, I don't like debunking stuff. I like to prove stuff. But It goes either way. If I can prove something's not a Bigfoot, I do too. Does anybody see a big brown thing standing off in the distance? That's what, a dead tree or something? That's weird. Too big to be a Sasquatch, I would think. Unless he's got a pot belly like Jabba the Hutt. All right, this is Danny Staten for a Day Down Blog saying, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and blog over. Blog over, dudes.